What's up? LS Matt here, and today we're finally going to reveal the big stuff to come that I've been promising. You know, before I get into the big reveal of what this video is about, I want to go ahead first and ask you guys for a little bit of help. So, as you know, the YouTube Callout, the second one, was Streetspeed 717, Guitarmageddon ZL1, you know, all them, it's going to be happening here pretty soon. And while I don't know if I can make this one, I'd really like to get it on the next one with what I'm about to show you. So, you know, if you guys could, you know, share this video with Streetspeed, with Guitarmageddon ZL1, and I want you guys to just blow them up with it. Everybody who's watching this, just blow them up with it, because next year I want to be down there racing with them. So now, what am I going to race? Well, of course not this car. This is my nice weather daily. It's not all that powerful. It probably wouldn't do all that well. But, you know, I've got a little something up my sleeve, and I kind of want to show these guys from PA how we do it here in Ohio and what real power looks like. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Alright guys, so I've been promising something big for the last few weeks, and well, here it is. Now, what this is a full top sportsman car with a full chrome moly tube frame. The rear slicks are 15 inches wide, and it has a funny car cage in here. Now, this car right now, if I stick this camera right down in here, does not have a motor, so stick with us as we put a new motor in it. So, here to talk to you a little bit about what this car is my dad. So why don't you go ahead and start with what you used to do for a living and why this is a good build project for us.
Well, I used to be on a Top Fuel funny car team, and I used to be on a Supercharged Outlaw team, and had a lot of street car stuff like the Chevelle sitting there, but want to go faster, so this is a good start. And car weighs 2450 with the big block. It's got a Lenco 4-speed in it, fire extinguisher system, and it should go fast. Car's light.
So with that being said, guys, the fastest this car's ever run is 780s, but I believe this should cert down a little bit lower. So what we're hoping for is to, in the near future here, finish what needs to be done to it now that there's no longer a motor into it, and get it back where it should be racing on the track. So hopefully we're going to see this thing over the winter get finished with your help. You know, if you guys know anybody who's into this type of stuff, share it. Every bit helps at this point. This car is going to be very expensive to finish. So, you know, hopefully we can see this going on, and next year for the YouTube Callout maybe, take it down to Cecil County Dragway and show Streetspeed 717 and Guitarmageddon what real power looks like. Because that 1,000 horsepower Camaro will not be nearly as fast as this car with 1,000 horsepower in it. That car weighs almost 4,000 pounds, while this is 2,400 wet with a big block. So hopefully here we're going to be able to see some good racing in the future. We're going to be able to see some good build projects going on with this car. Maybe some stuff with the Chevelle here behind me, but we're going to have to see what happens here. So stay tuned, keep up to date on what we're doing with the car, and hopefully next year you're going to be able to come out and see it race. Alright guys, so as you can see, we've got something real cool going on here. You know, it means so much to me to be building this car with my dad. You know, not only because he used to work on these types of cars and everything, and stuff even faster than this, but because I've always wanted to do a project with him from beginning to end, and at the end of it, both of us be able to get into it and race the car. And you know, I let him do the rundown of the car there. You know, you're gonna be seeing him a lot working on this with me and everything, and you know, just both of us together. So I figured I'd, you know, give him a chance to introduce himself, what he used to do, and you know, that gets right back to why it means so much to be doing this with him. So it's really cool that I had this opportunity. You know, I was always hoping that this opportunity would come before he, you know, got too old or whatever, or something bad happened. And, you know, it's here. I'm getting my chance to do this with him. And, you know, it's something I'm never going to forget. So, with that being said, you know, this car is going to be quite expensive to finish. So, if you enjoy this video, if you know anybody else who might want to try to build a car like this, or any of your friends who just talk about how their car is the fastest thing ever, go ahead and point them in my direction. And, as the series goes on, the build series for this car, and eventually the racing series with this car, you know, I think it'll be really cool to follow. You guys will probably learn a lot of cool stuff, and it's going to be really cool to go on this journey, and I hope you join me on this journey. And with that being said, you know, if you enjoy it, again, share it with friends, you know, subscribe, definitely stay tuned, because there's going to be more to come. And every little bit helps here, because this is going to be an expensive project to finish, obviously. And right now, being that I don't really make any money on YouTube, anything I could make in the future here, potentially, would really help with this car. And obviously, you know, I've always been saying since the beginning that when I do start making money, I want to give back to you guys. So, you know, we'll come up with some cool stuff as well that I can give back to you with, because at the end of the day, it really is all of you who make this worth doing. And once again, guys, you know, if you want to see me down at this call out, if you want to come down and support me, if you want to come down and have a great time, definitely, I'm going to put their links down in the description. I want you guys to not harass and spam, but everybody go ahead and send a link to Guitarmageddon ZL1 and Streetspeed 717 so they can see, and hopefully invite me down to one of the call-outs. I think that would be absolutely awesome to race against these guys. Send them on over so we can show them how a real car works. And, you know, stick around. You know, this is going to be an amazing journey. So, as always, guys, take care and have a great day.